down in 6th. But a lot of agendas to be ticked here. I mean, Mazda looking for their first victory. It's hard to believe, as we said at the start of the show, that the 10 car that was so dominant last year, winning the championship, won the first 5 races, and suddenly since Detroit last year, they haven't seen victory lane. And with the driver lineup of Jordan Taylor and Renger van der Zande, who would have believed that we get to Petit and they've not won a race?
Oh, yeah,
that was tight.
Squeezing through here now. Yep, boom. The 77 of Nunez gets parked just a little bit. And Rahal, in that instance, it was obviously a bit aggressive, but it paid off just a little bit. Now, here comes the number 10, and Van der Zande is through. He's picked up second. That really hurt Nunez.
Yeah, Chaz Master certainly was in the middle of a hectic... we talk about surviving Atlanta rush hour. Well, that was a classic case of it right there.
And Renger, he is a driver who we well know will pounce. You go back last year to WeatherTech Raceway, and the what they call it now, the Pass 2.0.
Yes.
Guy's amazing. Showed up his first ever race as a teammate and puts it on pole in this number 10 car. I mean, Renger is one of those skill set level drivers.
Oh, he's a character too. He's a wonderful guy. Young Dutchman, really fun to be around. I think he brings a lot of energy to that team. Not that they really needed it when you got guys like Jordan Taylor. If you follow him on social media, he's just a hoot. And I think they've learned a lot this year. And I mean, I'm just licking my lips about how this championship will shape up.
And as you talked about at the very sharp end of this broadcast, Cal, you've got all of these cars that aren't in the championship, so their mission is win. So they are not just going to move out of the way. They've got their own missions that they're going to deal with, and they can really affect how this flows.
They do, and there's certain, if you're a Cadillac runner and there's another Cadillac, you may give them a little bit of room.
Sure.
But outside of that, you're just going for your best result. All the chips are on the table. There's no tomorrow in terms of this championship. So for 2018, you want to go out on a high. You want to get the victory if you can possibly get it, or certainly put in a strong performance.
Wow, look at that move up front. That was a big pass on the 33 of Stoltz, and that was one of the GT Le Mans cars. They just did it at the apex at 12. That always takes your breath away. That's what kind of got me going right there. We're riding on board right now with Renger van der Zande, who sits in the second spot and has hauled that car up into serious competition. And, Matt, you found the team principal there, Wayne Taylor. He's got to be pumped.
That car currently P2, creating a lot of excitement. Renger is, and judging from what you learned in night practice, looking ahead to as the sun goes down, excited about what you may see from the 10 car?
Yeah, for some reason, whenever we have a cooler track, we seem to perform better, and obviously it's getting cooler now, so I think night-wise, we're going to be good. Both Renger and Jordan have done a lot of night driving. Ryan's just got out, did a fantastic job. So I think we have a fast car, but we still need 5.5 miles an hour on a straight, like the Nissans have and the Mazdas have.
You know, being a driver in the past yourself, you know when you see stout talent, but especially when a 12 or 13-year-old kid tries to give you a contract 15 years ago last week, and boy, to see what that contract has yielded.
Well, the contract has certainly worked for him. It hasn't worked very well for me because I've yet to get any income from him.
And see, that's called negotiation. He's your son. You should have said, Jordan, okay, we're going to have to talk about this.
But there's something coming, and he doesn't know yet.
All right, good luck.
It's going to be a big tab.
Well, the way I read that contract, all Wayne had to do is start just holding back on that check. That's a pretty simple solution there.
He's certainly given him great performance. He's had a reputation. I mean, the two boys, congratulations to Wayne Taylor and Shelley Taylor for bringing up two of the nicest young men.
Aren't they, though?
In our paddock. They're just gems.
And both wicked quick. And I'll tell you, for Ricky, going head-to-head with a legend like Helio Castroneves and what he's been able to produce in terms of pace relative to Helio this year, I think that was something many of us knew that, but I think that this has let a much bigger audience understand just how quick Ricky is. And there's Jordan, who I think is one of the guys who has some awfully impressive racecraft. And you see that guy standing behind you. You can see him now in that tan pants and the black shirt. That Les Denz, he does the PR for that program, has forever, and he is one of the best as well. So Wayne Taylor just surrounds himself with top-flight people.
Well, this sport is all about team, and it's not just the guys who are driving the race car, the guys calling the shots, or team managers or whatever. It's the total package, and Wayne has put together an incredible group. They're well oiled. They execute at the highest levels. I know it's been an extremely frustrating season because they finally felt that they've got this car in a position to win some races, and then suddenly weird things have happened, like the drive shaft failure at Mazda race, WeatherTech Raceway Laguna Seca. It's going to take me a while to get used to saying.
I pause every time I start saying.
Right, but yeah, just a weird year for Wayne.
It has been, but you know what? You look at this partnership they've had with Konica Minolta. That has been a very long-lived relationship, and it's because, again, Wayne Taylor Racing always services that end of the.
But Ollie Jarvis, even with a slow-ish lap for him, did a 13.2. There's only 7.5 minutes left. What's that, 5 laps? 4, 5 laps, depending when they get across the line. The last 10 hours have all come down to this. A 7-minute sprint. Oh, a huge lock-up by Durrani going into the second part of the chicane, and the side-by-side coming down the hill in front of us. Was there a little touch there? My goodness me, I think he's gone through. He has. Van der Zande's gone through. There could not have been the width of a human hair between them as they came down to the final corner.
He's out.
It's the 10.
He's
the
out.
10 is by. That's for the lead. Ringer Van der Zande goes to the lead.
Five's out of
Up the
fuel.
hill. Ringer Van der Zande. The 10 car looks to the checkered flag. The flag waves. Who will take it looking down through the downhill? Coasting down the hill, out of fuel. Both cars out of fuel. One car off across the line. It was the 10. Wow. Thank you, Ralph. It can't be any more exciting than what we saw here at Petit Le Mans. Look at Ringer Van der Zande. If you're going to celebrate a win, this is the one to celebrate. Ringer Van der Zande, Jordan Taylor, Ryan Hunter-Reay, winless on the season. Like I said, if you're going to win just one race throughout the year, yeah, let it be this one.
Yeah. Winless no more. That was a mega finish.
Well, Ringer Van der Zande, you saw that smile on his face. Now congratulating the team, Ringer. I'm going to interrupt you real quick as you celebrate. I heard the call on the radio. You said to the guys, thank you for doing that. Talk me through what you were thinking on that final lap.
I mean, I was giving everything on my side, but those guys got it calculated out. They gave me a number to hit on the fuel, and I keep doing that. I kept doing it every lap, but I was not sure if it was going to happen, but holy crap. I mean, they ran out of fuel. I think they pushed a little bit too much, but wow, this is a good one. It feels really nice.
Another sense of the unknown is your co-driver, Jordan Taylor, standing on top of the car. Jordan, if somebody would have told you at the beginning of the year it would be all the way to the last race before you got your first win, what would you have said?
I would have been disappointed, but I mean, I felt like we ran better than we showed with our results all year. This race really testament to the team. We were so good in the pit stops all day. Ryan did a great job, obviously Ringer at the end, and I want to say a big thanks to Fox Sports and Continental Tire. It's been a great run, and I'm sure we'll see you guys in the future.
Thank you. And for Ryan Hunter-Reay, I watched you on the pit car, anticipation on your face. What was the mentality like? What was that feeling like on that last lap?
It was incredible, absolutely incredible. We knew it was going to come down to that last few corners, and for it to come down to, second to last corner was just incredible. The team did an amazing job. Konica Minolta, thank you so much for all the support. Jordan did a great job. I was in the car during the heat of the day, and we got through it all, and we were right there to fight at the end. So absolutely fantastic.
This atmosphere is infectious. Congratulations, Justin.